Hello everyone, Toby here. Welcome back to the Football Collectibles channel, and we are back once again with another Panini FIFA Women's World Cup sticker collection video for you guys today. And it is because we're very near to the Women's World Cup final. By the time this goes out, the final will only be a matter of days away. And I just wanted to bring you what a complete collection, all stuck in to the sticker album looks like. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So as you can see, we've got a fantastic Women's World Cup sticker album right here. The Beyond Greatness kind of tagline front and centre, along with the Women's World Cup trophy. And what I can only assume, kind of the women's US national team's hands all over the trophy from when they won it in 2019. So yeah, if you're excited this video and you've enjoyed seeing the Women's World Cup stickers on the channel this summer, always like to bring something a little bit different on the Football Collectibles channel, then smash that like button. And of course, if you're new and you're excited to see more Panini products, both stickers and cards, across the channel, as we kind of go through the rest of the year and into the new season, you know what to do. Subscribe and you will never miss a Football Collectibles video. Yeah, here is our album then, obviously with the fantastic kind of Australia and New Zealand theme throughout, the kind of the Aboriginal kind of artwork on the cover here, the shapes and the patterns. I really love that element to it. And we've got all 32 competing countries' flags at the bottom of the screen there. So yeah, we will get into this and show you what the complete album looks like. So first page, here we go. So I've kept the stickers in the album that came with it in the starter pack. I was never gonna not stick those, or it was never going to stick those in, basically. And then we've got the first four stickers there, which is the logo, the trophy, the mascot on the ball, and a little opening from FIFA President Gianni Infantino. So there we go. We then move on to a page about the host cities there in the various countries. So yeah, there we go. Australia and New Zealand there, which is fantastic. A little bit more about the stadiums the games took place in as well. And then we've got our first team, the first host nation in Group A, of course, New Zealand, who unfortunately didn't make it out the group, but they got to play in front of their own country, which for those players will be a massive moment, being able to play the home World Cup and represent their nation, something they will never forget. So there is New Zealand in all its glory. We have then got Norway there, who, of course, I'd say disappointed a little bit, did Norway, in this tournament, going out in the round of 16, I believe. And yeah, really kind of underwhelming a little bit. Ada Hegerberg and Frida Maanum didn't really hit the heights in this tournament that perhaps they could have done. I think the coach possibly didn't help from what I saw and what I read. It was Risa, who temporarily managed GB in England, I think, once upon a time. So there we go. There is Norway right there. Of course, each team has a badge, a couple of goalkeepers, some defenders and some midfielders in this kind of theme here. Some of the stickers were a little bit tricky to stick, as you can see. Tried to get them all within the line. Some of the lines do show, but I wouldn't say there's any like terrible sticks, but there are some lines showing in some. We've then got the Philippines here too. And then we move on and we've got Switzerland featuring the likes of Alicia Lehmann, Leah Walty and Noelle Moritz, a few stars there of the WSL, amongst others. They've got Australia, of course, who are in that semi-final at the time of filming against England. We already know one of the finalists being Spain, but will it be Australia? Will it be England joining them? I hope it's the Lionesses. I hope by the time we film this, we know it's the Lionesses that are in the final. But Sam Kerr finally managed to play a bit of a part in the tournament properly. Came on as a substitute against France in the quarter-final game. And as the game went to penalties, coming only in the second half, actually. But yeah, got Caitlin Ford there, Steph Catley as well. I think Steph Catley's been captaining the side in Sam Kerr's absence, Lydia Williams and others that have played in the WSL. But yeah, Mary Fowler's really led the line well, as has Russo, in the absence of Sam Kerr. We then got Republic of Ireland here, who did very well. I have to say, I thought they were very unlucky not to get out of the group. I thought they played well in some of the games I saw of them, but got Katie McCabe there from the WSL and various others. Of course, they're all kind of going to be predominantly UK and Ireland based, those players. Then got kind of surprised with the tournament there. Nigeria, of course, got to the quarterfinals and got to the last 16, sorry. And England knocked them out with a hard-fought win on penalties. But yeah, they were certainly a very good team, Nigeria. Played some good football. And yeah, we're unlucky, really. I think had they faced probably any other nation other than England, I think their chance of them being in the quarterfinals was probably quite strong. We've got Canada here, who really underwhelmed and went out in the group stages, which was a surprise. But yeah, that's got new Arsenal signing there, Chloe Lacasse, Jordan Huitema, who I think plays still for PSG, amongst others there. Buchanan being one of their star players too. And yeah, there is Canada. Then got Spain, of course, have reached the final in that dramatic kind of last-minute win, or last couple of 10-minute win in against Sweden. One of the goal scorers there, Paralawejo, I believe, one of the goal scorers. And so, you know, who's had a good tournament, for example, Jennifer Hermoso has had a good tournament. And again, there's some fairly established names there, Cardona, for example. So yeah, they've had a pretty good tournament, Spain, and I think that's despite there being some disputes. Some of the players they've made the final, so it'll be really interesting to see if they go on and lift the trophy. Got Costa Rica there too. And we then move things on, and we have Zambia here, who making their FIFA World Cup debut in Group C. Then we've got Japan, who played some of the best football in the tournament, I'd say, but went out, unfortunately, in the quarterfinals, lost to Sweden, and yeah, that was a bit of a shock, because Japan had done very well in this competition up to that point. But yeah, Japan went out, unfortunately, but gave a good account of themselves. And then we move on to Group D, and of course we've got the Lionesses there, and Alessia Russo fired the Lionesses into that semi-final with that fantastic well-taken goal against Colombia in the quarterfinals. Good to see that Kira Walsh is not injured as well. But there is the England team. Just the one goalkeeper for England in this album. So yeah, Millie Bright, Alex Greenwood and Jess Carter and Lucy Bronze doing very well in defence. And Stanway, and I have to say, I think Rachel Daly for me has been England's player of the tournament. She's been superb. Her and Alex Greenwood, I think they've just been unsung heroes of this England team. I really, really do. I think they've been fantastic. Of course, Lauren James getting a sticker there as well. And Chloe Kelly, who scored the penalty in the winning penalty in the game against Nigeria, and not to forget Lauren Hemp, who scored the equalising goal against Colombia in the quarterfinals. Got Haiti there too. Got Denmark there. A number of WSL players in the Denmark side, or former WSL players, including Katarine Kuhl of Arsenal. Got China there too. England beat comprehensively in the group stages. And then we move on to the middle section, where we've got our Beyond Greatness stickers. Lovely little addition, these Beyond Greatness stickers there. Managed to find all of these, as you can see. And there they are, those fantastic Beyond Greatness stickers. Looking fantastic, including Brazil legend Marta, who's retired from football, I believe now, after the Brazil surprisingly went out in the group stages. USA here, who disappointed in the tournament, went out to Sweden in the last 16 on penalties. But they are USA, including the retiring Megan Rapinoe right there. Then got Vietnam, as you can see. The Netherlands, who went out to Spain in the quarter-finals there. Got new Manchester City signing Jill Roord over there. Arsenal's Victoria Palova. Berenstein, I think, scored one of the more bizarre goals in the competition, I think. There was a bit of a calamity goal where a keeper kind of miscontrolled a shot of hers or something like that. I can't quite remember. But yeah, there they are. There is the Netherlands. We have then got here Portugal as well, who made their debut in the competition. Very nearly, actually, knocked the USA out in the group stages. Then got France here, who went out in the quarter-finals on penalties to Australia. But there, the France, again, didn't have the best preparation going into the tournament, kind of a little bit more long-term. But I'll give a good account of themselves, I thought, the French. Certainly, yeah, were putting the ball in the back of the net for fun at one point in the competition. Jamaica here, who famously knocked out Brazil, including Man City forward Bunny Shaw, there, Khadija Shaw, Bunny Shaw. And then we've got Brazil, who, yeah, very surprisingly went out in the group stages, which was a big shock because they were one of the favourites for the tournament, I felt, right there. But there we go, there is Brazil. Then got Panama too. Then we move on to Sweden here, who I desperately feel sorry for because I think they deserve to be in the final. They've been superb all tournament. I've got free scoring Amanda Ilierstedt there as well. A number of other WSL players, or former WSL players, and the likes of Magdalena Eriksson, I believe the Sweden captain. there. Stina Blackstenius of Arsenal, and of course Lena Hurtig of Arsenal scored that penalty that just crept over the line in the shootout win over the USA. So there we go. Then got South Africa. We've got Italy there too, who didn't have a very good tournament at all. Italy, it has to be said. And we've also got there Argentina, looking all good, nice and complete with the Argentina badge. Then move on to Group H, of course, Germany. Germany went out of the competition in the group stages. Morocco and Colombia, the shock progressors from this group. I think if you'd gone into the tournament, anyone would have said to you it'd be Germany and probably South Korea that went through, but no, it's Morocco and Colombia. And one of those kind of images stuck in my mind from this tournament so far is Pop receiving the Man of the Match award for that final group game, looking very unhappy, having Germany been knocked out. We've then got Morocco there too, who of course did very well to progress to the last 16. Colombia, who had a very physical game with England in the quarterfinals and took the lead before England managed to turn things around, which showed great character from England, I thought. But they were very good, Colombia. And where is I don't know if the player is here for Colombia, but I don't think she's got a sticker. But she was utterly, I think it's Caicedo. Oh, Linda Caicedo, she's there. She was utterly superb player. Don't be surprised to see her playing in Europe if she's not already soon. She was utterly superb throughout the tournament. And they've got the final team here in the Korea Republic, looking absolutely wonderful as well. So there we go. There is the Korea Republic team right there. So yeah, they are looking absolutely fantastic, that Korea side. So there we go. Unfortunately, they went out of the competition in the group stages. I think they had an English coach, a European coach, which is it was very interesting, I have to say. But yeah, they didn't. It mentioned a few issues in terms of older players and younger players and trying to bridge that divide in the squad. I saw a few things in the media, but yeah, Korea unfortunately went out of the competition in the group stages, but the team looked absolutely fantastic, all complete in the album. So there we go. So that is a complete album. We've got the match schedule there, and of course that final taking place on Sunday, 24th of August. Do tune in if you've been keeping tabs on the competition or you want to see a good game of football, because standard of the tournament has been utterly superb. And I can't wait to watch the final. Fingers crossed I'm watching a final with England in it. But there's a few little bits on the road to the tournament, and then there's the other stickers at the back that I decided not to stick in, like I do with all my Panini sticker albums that come with stickers inside. So there's the back of the album. But that is what a complete FIFA Women's World Cup 2023 official Panini sticker album should look like. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Do let me know if you've completed this collection or you're still collecting. Always good to know how people are doing with it. I love to hear you guys and how you're collecting in the comments. So please leave a comment. And of course, subscribe to the Football Collectibles channel if you're new, and smash that like button on the video too. But until next time, guys, see you on future openings. Here's goodbye.